Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. Enjoy your Sunday calm as the moon in Libra finishes its cycle up of diplomacy, because a change is being prepared backstage for Monday morning. On the 15th, two dominant forces take over the sky and the moon enters Scorpio and Mars enters Capricorn. The time for hesitation, people-pleasing, and tolerating the mediocre is now over. We enter the season of brutal execution. Scorpio hands you an emotional x-ray, the x-ray vision, to see what's rotten in your life, and Capricorn and Capricorn hands you the military coldness necessary to cut the problems out at the root. You will feel a rare fusion between intuition and strategic ambition. It's not time to feel sorry for yourself, it's time to solve. From here on out, victim stances or victimhood mentalities becomes unsustainable. If something doesn't work out, it's your responsibility to cut it out or fix it. This will scare the weak, but empower those who are ready. Recess is now over, and the order now is progress at any cost. With Mars in Capricorn, expect immediate collapse in the social contract of niceness. If you try to remain false, you will be run over by reality. We call this chapter the end of appearances. The masks have now fallen off. Scorpio energy smells and detests falsehoods. If someone asks you if you're okay and you're not, your throat is gonna lock up, okay? Use this energy to release the automatic and autopilots that are installed in you. This transit in week brings in brutal truth, okay? Truth that is very uncomfortable, ugly, and heavy. So be prepared that this week you will be the villain in someone's story. Why? Because you are going to stop pretending. If you're silent, it's because you have nothing to say. Capricorn has no time for hurt feelings, and it has goals to meet. So you can't meet goals if you're worried about other people's tones or sensitivity. Staying neutral is Capricorn's shield, okay? It simply means you will not participate in someone else's theater. This week you will sleep better, but without the exhaustion of pretending or being something or someone that you're not. So some of you might get that sense of feeling. I know I did the last couple days, like a weight got lifted off of you, or this, whatever was attached to you, it's gone, right? Whatever you were carrying, whatever it was, it's almost like you're free. So you are gonna sleep better this week. Many of you are gonna be sleeping better because you're no longer pretending or trying to be something that you're not. The mask fell off, and now that the mask fell off, it's broken. Don't glue it back together. This week there will be a teardown in social appearances. We will shift from surface level to now structure. You will feel the intentions behind people's words. You will know who holds real power, who is afraid, who is lying. Scorpio is the sign that rules danger and is the most advanced biological scanner of the zodiac. You will look at someone and you will look at someone that you've always admired, and then suddenly you're gonna see how arrogant and insecure they really are. You will look at a project that seemed very solid, but you're gonna smell the rot in the financial situation of it, or the financial foundation. You will look at a relationship and realize the peace was just boredom. Most people prefer the pretty lie because the structural truth is ugly. Please note, with this energy combined, this could turn visions into paranoia or emotional drama. Like, for example, maybe you're at work, someone might like freak out and be like, oh my God, everyone is so fake in this place. So you're gonna see a lot of that. You will see the dishonest in people, and you might even get a little nauseous regarding certain situations. When the nausea comes in, this is because your security system is warning you, or your nervous system. If it smells bad, guess what it is? So get ready to see what's in people's basements this week. What was hidden was always there. Now that you have the light on, don't trip over it, right? If you feel anger or frustration, channel it into something constructive. Mars is the planet of war. So a lot of people, especially fire signs, are going to be in their emotions, right? Or wanting to battle. Moon is the emotions. It rules our emotions, right? And Scorpios, because the moon's going to be in Scorpio, Scorpio is all about what's dark, what's hidden. Scorpio's instinct identifies the target, and Capricorn executes the mission. So use this energy wisely to identify the target and then go after it. Don't waste your time arguing with people this week. Watch out for unreachable success. So this week, if there's something you want or something you want to do, then now would be the time to plot the strategy. Don't treat your body like a machine. Just have the discipline to get it or to get there. Use this energy this week to point the cannon at your goal or long-term goal, because if you're losing money somewhere, you need to eliminate it. Or maybe you're losing money because of a person or a problem. It's time to eliminate it. Cut it out. Watch out for people looking to sabotage you this week. Eliminate zombie tasks as well. Hesitating or running on autopilot is actually just going to drain you. You will feel an increase of energy come Monday, so watch out for short-term gratification or having no control over your impulses. Do not waste your energy on those who do not deserve your energy or intimacy. Yes, sexual tensions might rise as well. Move in silence this week. If you announce your next move, you're basically allowing someone or the world to block it. Envy will be on high, so envy doesn't need to be conscious to be destructive, right? While other people talk, you need to try to stay silent and observe, and just keep to yourself and just keep building whatever it is that you're working on. And if people are talking, just build, just do you. Lock the door to superficiality. Your posture now has changed, so have you, and your sovereign life begins and demands to be protected. So for fun, check your guys' wrists right here, your wrists. Left, right, doesn't matter which wrist you want to. Go ahead right now, check your wrist. On your wrist, you'll see lines, okay? Did you know that the lines on your wrist have meanings? So if you have 3 lines, that's called the witch's ladder. And it stands for life, power, and permission. So if you have 3 lines on your wrists, basically your ancestors cleared your path for you. You came here to Earth with spiritual authority. And you have spiritual authorization already stamped on your soul. If you have 2 lines on your wrist, this tells a whole different story. It means you were built different and you're not missing anything. Because, some people are like, oh my God, I only got 2 lines. You're not missing anything. It just means you were built different. The first is your life. That's your foundation, your instincts, and your survival code. The second line is power. Just like, life, power, and permission on the 3rd lines. The second line is power. Your presence, your energy field, your ability to influence a room without even saying a word. And no, 3rd line means you weren't, and not having the 3rd line means you weren't handed anything. You're going to have to fight for it. You weren't granted permission by your ancestors, so you have to take it from the fire. You had to go through a lot of loss, maybe a lot of repeated rebirth. People with 2 lines are breakers of cycles. The ones who will stop generational patterns instead of inheriting them. You didn't come here to follow the path. You 2-liners came here to rewrite it. The energy doesn't pull you from the past, so that's your advantage. Where if you're a person from the 3 lines, you have energy pulling you from the past or a divine or spiritual calling, right? So because you only have 2 lines, now you don't have any past pulling on you. So that is good. Yeah, the energy doesn't pull you from the past like the 3-line people. Your energy actually pushes the whole damn timeline forward. You're the people that rewrite it and push our timelines forward. So a lot of you are here to disrupt people who hide in their comfort. You expose what's fake by just being present. And that's why your life was harder. You were forged, not framed, and you were built. So if you only have 2 lines on that wrist, you weren't chosen. You weren't chosen by your bloodline. You were chosen by the fire. And the fire never picks the weak. If you have 3 lines, you have a powerful cosmic connection to the universe or the divine, your ancestors, or something very spiritual, and you actually and you have the gift of prophecy. Wrist lines are destiny markers. They are codes in your wrist that reveal your lifespan. It's your blueprint, your intuition, your soul path. Every line has a meaning. If your first line is broken and fragmented, that means you're a natural empath. If your second line if your second line, it will also show you on your second line, it could show you your manifestation skills. So if you take a look at it, maybe you held like whatever you thought, maybe you, if it's really, really solid, you're able to manifest like whatever you think, it's yours. And then if it starts getting broken up, maybe you're going to have problems, let's say later in life doing that. Okay. Only 3% of the people in this world have 3 lines. Because 3-line wrists are marks of leaders, teachers, and old souls. You are not meant to live quietly on your path. You were meant to influence others even without even trying. Now, what's even rarer is if you have 4 lines. 4 line is the 4th line is an ancestral line, so that's very rare. And basically, the ones with the 4 lines, you're here to, your ancestors are here. You actually carry a huge soul assignment, and the soul assignment is about your bloodlines. Some of you, if you do have the 4th line, you're here to break, like, let's say generational curses or something in your family, but you're also here to restore your family bloodline as well. Basically, your wrists are they carry codes of who you are before the world told you otherwise. And I thought that was kind of neat, a cute little trick that some of you might need this week, because some people don't know who they are, and that's sad. Some people have callings, or, hey, I got these markings, but I don't know what they mean. Well, now you do. And if you are one of the 4-liners, just ask your ancestors, what do you want me to do? What are you here to do? You're here to maybe restore something in your family bloodline, break the curses, break the patterns in your family. 3-liners, you have the gift of prophecy, the gift of gab. It's time to speak up. Every one of us has a purpose. Anyways, broken ring, parting of the ways of either romance or business. So it's going to be some change going on this week. Some of you might be parting ways in love, family, or business. Some of you might be having dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Maybe there was a broken promise, a broken contract, or maybe this fair man has some issues in his family, some type of affairs of the family tree. Whatever it is this week comes up, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair might be having something to do within your family. Whatever it is, parting of the ways. Time to cut that stuff out. But at the end of the day, you will be successful and there will be a successful outcome to your problems. Why? Because we're all key holders. You hold the key. You hold the key. And scales, keep your life in balance. This is all happening so that you have balance in your life. When I see the scales, I think of justice and balance. So justice and balance will be yours or will be had. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So some of you might be sharing some tea. Be careful of that. That usually bites you in the butt later. In mountain, some of you might have some major challenges to overcome. It's time to climb that mountain. All right, let's get an advice card. What kind of advice do we need to know for the week? The week of the 15th. I ended up getting stitches, so now I got a Frankenstein finger. So what I did was I actually put nails on, got my nails done. So it's a little weird for me to do the cards. So I'm trying to get used to it. At least my finger's getting better. I play too much. What kind of advice do we need for the week of the 15th? It's time. You're being asked to move forward towards that dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. The time has come. Let's get one more card. Let's get a card from the fairies. I haven't did any cards in a while, so. Ooh. We got one. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. Ooh. Some of you are having a beginning. That's exciting. Let go of the old and step into the new. All right, let's dive right on into tarot. What does the collective need to know for this week? What do we need to watch out for? Give us your guidance, Divine. Ooh. Well, bad news is, got some bad news coming in. What's the bad news? Ooh, the bad news is someone is sitting in regret. And they want to have a heartfelt conversation. Or they're regretting that they did not have a heartfelt conversation and they should have. Or someone wants to have a heartfelt conversation with you and maybe you're just not in your feels. And that would be bad news, because if someone's trying to get in, like if you're not in your feels and someone is, it usually doesn't go very well, right? Anyways. Someone is going to get a phone call? Yeah. Somebody does want to have a heartfelt conversation. They might pick up the phone and call. They are going to be in their feelings. And you already know who this person is. Deep down inside, you know who it is. some of you actually might not be putting work and effort into that. I feel like whoever this is, they're in regret because they should have maybe said something, like maybe treated you better, have that heartfelt, open conversation, and because they didn't put any work and effort into it, or whatever the case may be, you already know that you're probably not going to be interested. Why? Because you already found somebody who is balanced, who is in their feels, who is loving and kind to you. And if you haven't, you're about to. Anyways, the King of Cups is here. If you are a water sign, some of you water signs might be losing a job or quitting your job, or maybe you're a man in love. Maybe you know you need to quit your job or not put work into effort into something because you're in love and you need to act on it. You're balanced. You're in the upright position. There's something you know that you need to not do and what you do need to do. Let's carry on. Yeah. If you are a water sign this week, you probably are going to get your karma. Or if you're a man in love, yeah, what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Because at the time you did whatever it is that you did, you weren't brokenhearted. Nine of Pentacles shows up. Hey, girl. Hey, ladies. It's feminine energy. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's by themselves, got their shit together. They're single. And one more pentacle, they would have it all. They are the wish fulfillment. They're not communicating with anybody. If you are the Nine of Pentacles, you're probably not going to get any emails or text messages this week. That's good. You're not communicating at all this week. Let's see. You're not communicating because you let go of the past. And because you let go, and I think maybe you even let go of some material possessions, maybe you lost money, whatever it is, you let something go, and now you are protected. And you have a solid, stable offer coming in, and it's going to be part of your brand new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you also be careful if you are the Nine of Pentacles or you resonate with that energy. When you do get this offer coming in, yes, be very careful. There is someone around you wearing a mask, but you're also you're going to be manifesting like high. So be careful and watch your thoughts as well. You are actually being guided to a King of Pentacles. Ooh. King of Pentacles are typically earth signs. It would be a good match. King of Pentacles typically are earth signs. Doesn't have to be. Maybe it's a wealthy man. Man with money. Usually got business on his mind. Likes nature. Totally relaxed and chilled. Very centered and grounded. Love the energy. Now that you're stable, you are going to, or once you get this stable offer, or maybe you already are stable. Your new stable, firm beginning, yes, you're going to be guided. The universe is guiding you towards your King of Pentacles. So if you were alone, you're not going to be anymore. This King of Pentacles, if you are an earth sign, you'll have to be. Maybe you're just a guy that is chillax, you like nature, you're very centered. You are not celebrating this week. You have no intentions on celebrating. Maybe you got money on your mind on your money, but you ain't celebrating. Or if you had an addiction problem, you kicked it. Congrats. But what you don't see coming is could be your son or some kind of younger fire sign coming towards you. I don't know. I'm feeling like there's a connection here. You got the Nine of Wands coming in towards you. Typically, Knight of Wands usually act in emotions, so watch out for that. They're going to be highly in their emotions. The Knight of Wands is very depressed. This person might not want you moving forward, so watch out for that. get it now. When this card came out, I got like a bunch of things all at once, and I was trying to figure out which way to go with this. So, take this, can go a couple different ways. If you are a King of Pentacles, you have a Knight of Wands coming towards you. This person is depressed, but it's going to make the family happy again. Or this person's depressed because you are going to be getting your happiness. So you got like some kind of younger, immature person actually trying to block you from having a happy family, a loving relationship. This person's trying to make sure you do not move forward. And you do, King of Pentacles, you are destined to have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a happy, loving, it's emotional fulfillment. Sorry. It's happy family, happy life, emotional fulfillment. And you have someone coming in trying to stop that. It's gonna be the death of the situation, or maybe someone's family is very happy right now, but they might experience a death in the family. Why? Because the contract has to break. There's a family, maybe it could be ancestral. Some sort of contract needs to break. So either you or the Knight of Wands, one of you might get a spiritual like wake-up call, or someone's family is going to experience a death in the family. Why? Because something had to end. And when I say end, it's the death of the situation. Because there's a contract that has to break. And I'm getting you guys, whoever this is for, and I feel like this is, you know who it's for. You might feel it in your bones, but maybe you feel like you did not cause an injustice. But it's still a soul assignment you have to carry. It's for growth. It's for you to let go of your past, to grow up and move forward. So you do have someone that's going to try to stop you, and you need to actually cut that tie. It's time to grow up. It's time for growth. It's time for love, real love too, not fake love. And this is going, maybe it could be with your son. Maybe you need to be like, listen, it's time to grow up. You know, it's time to let go. It will be the death of the situation. Someone needs to detach from their mom. Maybe this is bad, like baby mama drama. Maybe that's why the Knight of Wands is in his feelings, because, you know, maybe baby mama drama is reappearing. Again, it's time to let go. Maybe you, King of Pentacles, didn't grow up with the best type of mom. But whatever it is, at the end of the day, an Empress is needy and clingy. She doesn't take care of the kids. She don't take care of herself. She's manipulative, likes to guilt trip. Anyways, it's time to let go of this person, because she is gonna put a lot of work and effort in. Why? Because she wants a new beginning as well. Or she knows she's gonna have to put in work and effort in, because she knows you're about to have a brand new beginning. But you need to cut the ties so that she can actually have a brand new beginning. It's a mirror effect. And when she has this new beginning, it's almost like, oh my goodness, I wasn't thinking straight. She's not gonna hit rock bottom. She ain't gonna be losing anything. It's all a matter of mind, right? Queen of Wands. Typically this is a fire sign energy, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe you're a young, beautiful, vibrant woman and you're creative. Are you holding on to the past? Are you holding on to a past battle? You got a little grudge? Or maybe you know someone that is holding on to the past. At the end of the day, you feel betrayed. Five of Swords energy. You feel very betrayed. And you need to let that go. Yeah. It's like you are gonna be, maybe you will be betrayed this week, but it's gonna complete a cycle. It's over. You are going to lose something you are not gonna get back. This is gonna redirect you though, okay? It's time to let go of the past battles. Yes, you were betrayed. It's over. Cut your losses. You are gonna lose something that you can't get back. But you're not gonna be struggling. So you need to look at it very differently. And you're not gonna be happy. Why? Because you took more than you gave, or someone took advantage of you. This is karmic energy. What goes around comes around. And that makes sense too, because we're stepping in, we're in December, so it says a lot of fire signs. It's your birthday, Sagittarius says happy birthday, Sagittarius. A lot of you might be clearing up karmic cycles and closing them out because you're starting a new beginning or a new cycle. You don't need to look any deeper. You're not apologizing. You wasted your time and resources, or if you are with child, you're letting it go. Maybe you're just gonna let go of everything, but you're not apologizing. You've already lost too much. Yeah. Queen of Swords. This is typically air sign energy. Doesn't have to be. Maybe you're just out here cutting some truth out. Slaying. My truth seekers. I call this card my spiritual warriors. You are going to be receiving many messages this week. You're also being called to observe. Sit back and observe. You also need to rest. You fought a lot of battles. It's time to rest and recharge. Maybe try to get yourself out of, survival mode. Maybe step into your femininity. I'm not good with the English words, but you need to rest. Why? Because you're going to be working and building something together with somebody. Oh. And it is somebody from the past. 3 of Pentacles. You planted a seed a while long back ago, and it's coming back around. You are going to have to put matters into your own hands, though. Because you do have a third-party situation kind of going on. So somebody's trying to stop you from what you're supposed to do. You have a third party that is coming in to manipulate and abuse the situation. So you might need to put matters into your own hands on that, or not do anything too much. I wouldn't do too much. I would be careful with that, especially when it's third-party situations, and especially if the third party is trying to be manipulative or abusive in some sort. But you actually have someone coming in that's going to speak the truth on your behalf. So whoever you are, Queen of Swords, you found your other half. You are going to be working together with the King of Swords. Air sign energy, doesn't have to be, but that's a power couple right there. 2 matching energies. This guy's coming in with some truth to the third party stitch, and he ain't even gonna be fighting. It's a fight that should have never have happened. He ain't gonna fight. He's just gonna say some truth, and that's it. And it's gonna put the other person in a mental prison, or he's going to jail, one of the two. Either you guys are going to get married, or maybe you're already married, but it's some sort of soul contract that needs to be fulfilled. And there's too many people trying to get in the middle of it. That's what I get. That will end. And it's not going to end good. Darkness is coming to light. Secrets are out. And the Emperor steps in the building. Woohoo! If you are the Emperor, Emperors are typically older males, don't have to be. Usually they're, they're wise and have many life experiences because, they rule for the best interest of everyone. They're not selfish. They're actually really good fathers, but the secrets are coming out. Darkness came to light. Maybe somebody went through a spiritual awakening or some sort of wake up, and now this person is now the Emperor. If you resonate with the Emperor energy, you are being called to not sever ties and to speak your truth. Don't sever ties with somebody, but you are going to speak some sort of truth. Why now? Because you have clarity, and you are going to come in and bring balance to a situation, and because now you have clarity. King of Wands, typically these are, my nose keeps itching. Somebody go, kiss a fool. My goodness. King of Wands, typically they're fire sign energy. Doesn't have to be. Maybe you're just a male that's creative. Something was not destined and fated for you. Something's not going to work out this week for you. And God is intervening. If you are the King of Wands and you have legal, let's say legal, sorry. Let's say you got to go to court or you got some legal dealings you're dealing with, they're not going to work out in your favor. Something wasn't destined and fated, but it's going to redirect you to something else because God is actually stepping in, because somebody else was meant to be very financially stable, actually. Queen of Pentacles, God is actually helping you. And you're going to be doing something. The last few days, this week, I want to say the last 2 or 3 days, I've been waking up. I know this is going to sound weird, but every day I wake up, I say, God's will be done. And it's been really strange because really strange things have happened, but I was able to walk in peace and very protected in the last 3 days. So God is with you if you are this Queen of Pentacles. Typically they're business people. They love nature. They're very centered. Maybe you got your mind on your money on your mind. I don't even know, but whatever it is, God is literally doing something with you. You're exposing somebody, maybe the real villain. You're exposing somebody. You're also being called not to travel at this time. You're doing the work. God's will be done. That's what I want to keep saying. God's will be done, and it's going to be done through you. Okay? Moving along, somebody did not travel. Someone got exposed. They didn't travel. They didn't make a move. They released themselves. And now they're releasing themselves from somebody, something, maybe a group of people. And now they're ready to have that face-to-face talk. This is 2 of Cups. Typically, it's twin flame energy. Maybe you, Queen of Pentacles, needed to release yourself from somebody because you're doing the work of God. Anyways, you expose somebody anyways. And at the end of the day, you will be having a face-to-face talk with either a soulmate or a twin flame. And you will see this very clearly. There will be no mistakes. You're going to see why someone did not want to move in with you, didn't want to move forward with you. Maybe you don't want to move forward with somebody. I want to say timing was off, but no. You're going to see something very clearly, so sit back and observe. I don't know what I'm looking at. You might not want to move forward when you have this face-to-face talk. Maybe you're not wanting someone to move in with you, but they are going to move in with you. You are going to have this talk. You're maybe if you are single, I do see somebody moving in with you. I know you don't. Maybe you don't. You see something, but you're not wanting to move forward, and I don't know why. Whatever it is, I think you need to release yourself from it. That's all I'm getting. Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles, maybe because you're so used to being on your own and nobody's moved in with you, now that you have released yourself and this new person is coming in, you now get to be the Queen of Cups. That makes more sense. Okay, and you're going to see this very clearly. Queen of Cups, typically this is water sign energy, doesn't have to be, but this is my Earth Angel card. She is loving and kind. Queen of Pentacles, maybe you are an Earth Angel and you didn't know it. Anyways, Queen of Cups, you have a soul contract to fulfill, or some sort of contract. Also, maybe you're married, maybe you're about to get married, but you're gonna see something very clearly and your paths are being cleared. So you are moving forward. Yes, you did a lot of inner work and you have an inner knowing. You know where you're going too. Guess what? You got a wish fulfillment. Good job. You are being rewarded. You're gonna have it all. You were the wish fulfillment. You are the wish fulfillment. You're going to get one, and then you're going to have it all. This is 10 of Pentacles. You will be returning back to companionship and financial stability. But at this time, you're not going to reconcile. You're not reconciling with somebody. The divine is going to make sure you don't reconcile, but you will be divinely guided towards something. And you do need to know that the person you did not reconcile with is kind of spying on you, in a sense. Checking up on you. It's not creepy. It's more of a, you know what? It's more of a going back to the very beginning, regret. I wish I would have treated you better. I wish I would have said something different. The divine is guiding you. But this person is digging deeper into an injustice, or it was an imbalanced situation, and he or she is getting their negative karma. They made a bad choice, they're well aware of it, and they are reaping the negative karma from that. But the divine is helping, okay? And I think when the two of you kind of get together, I think either you're gonna be some sort of, like, I wanna say famous. It's like your story inspires many. It's Aquarius energy. Star card. So just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Definitely like horn in on your intuition. You know what's right, and you get those like red flags. Somebody's not happy. I guess the reading's not over. Somebody's not happy. Who's not happy? Somebody's not happy right now because they are losing money. They have to let go of tangible things. And they're gonna they got some bad news. They're getting bad news, they're losing money, they're letting go of things, and now they're in regret, and now they're ready to have this heartfelt conversation. Back to humility. Sometimes people need to be humbled, right? The universe has a way. And you, Queen of Cups, well, you're an earth sign, so you're gonna be heartfelt anyways. But remember, when someone does like talk to you, it takes a lot of courage, especially if they are in regret and they know they did you wrong. It takes a lot of courage for someone to admit that. I'm not saying what they did was right or wrong, but it just goes back to what would Jesus do, right? If you are the Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, you're young, usually typically 30 years or younger. There is something that you are taking action on, and you do know. You know, what do you know? You know that this Queen of Cups is loving and kind. But she sees something very clearly, and so do you. Maybe you know that this person is an earth angel. If you are the Knight of Wands are typically immature men. You know that this Queen of Cups is an earth angel. She knows. And she ain't moving forward with you. She is not going to move forward with you. She knows why she had to walk away. Yeah, she's got clarity, but her balance, whatever you took from her, it will be restored. Help will be a help. People who are earth signs get help from higher realms, right? Or not earth signs, earth angels. Earth angels here walking on earth, they have specific assignments, and they do get help from the divine or higher realms. Yeah, Earth angels, a lot of you will be putting matters into your own hands. You will be guided. But what if you are this Emperor? You're being told not to sever ties, but you are going to have to tell the truth. And you already have an inner knowing. So listen to your gut feelings this week, definitely. You know, especially you Emperors, you will be divinely guided. Maybe you know that deep down inside, maybe the person you're dealing with is a high priestess, a psychic, a truth speaker. A high priestess usually has spiritual gifts and they prophesize things. And if you are this Emperor, you're being told not to sever ties, but you need to speak some truth because you have an inner knowing that what you've been dealing with was divinely guided, and this Empress needs something from you. And I'm thinking more of along the lines of protection. Maybe you're going to be helping this high priestess because she has a job to fulfill and she can't fulfill it maybe by herself, and you're going to come in and help her. Yeah, you have that inner knowing. It's like whatever happened in the last couple weeks, you've been putting the puzzles pieces together, and now you know, okay, I'm not severing ties with you. I have to help you. Come on, let's join. I need to join you. I like the energy. That's nice. Let's go to the dice. What does the dice have to say? Ooh. Somebody stopped working out or is no longer working out. Maybe they dropped their ego. The number 9 is significant, almost completion to a cycle. Number 6 is significant, 6 days, 6 o'clock, 9 days, 9 o'clock. Somebody will be traveling. Somebody's traveling and going to a new home. Don't speak of it. They're not speaking of it. Someone's gonna check your mailboxes. Some of you might be getting a very important piece of mail, and it will help you, might free you, or give you some sort of freedom. Someone doesn't have a good family. Their family is not protected. Their bloodlines are not protected. Someone cursed their own family bloodlines. Oh, dang. Someone's going to be sleeping better because whatever they did, they're not being haunted anymore. Maybe their ancestor or spirit, maybe there was somebody haunting you. They're not going to be haunting you anymore. Someone said no to their penguin. And because somebody rejected their penguin, maybe now they're going to be... Oh, okay. Someone's going to be sleeping better because they rejected somebody who wasn't their penguin. They said no, they rejected them. Something about the Navy is significant. Someone needs to investigate something. There's going to be a lot of investigative kind of work energy going on. Someone needs to look deeper into a situation. Maybe you need to dig deeper into yourself. But apparently I need to say this because they keep saying, say it. The world will spin with or without you. Ooh, that's nice. Someone's been playing games and time is up. Why? Because there's a soul contract that needs to be fulfilled. This is going to puzzle a lot of people. But this one person is going to be really, really, really happy. Why? Because they're in love. Yep, they're going to they're ready to receive love. They're happy. That's nice. And it's going to confuse a lot of people. Somebody's going to be left in confusion. Someone's not letting their brain take a vacation. Why? Because you're so worried about money. Well, you know what that means. If you're in a lack mentality and all you care about is money, you have nothing. Because when you leave here, the only thing you get to leave with is your soul. Nothing in this world is ours. Many of you females need to take it slow or be careful of your words this week. I'm being told, like, don't talk too much. Be more observant. You're going to be very happy with the outcome. Someone feels very lost without you. Someone who screwed you over is poor now. That's fucked up. They were arrogant, very arrogant, and now they have nothing. Yeah, you were their balance, and now their life is out of balance. They caused an injustice to you, but they didn't want you to walk away. But you did. Congratulations. And I think you're about to be rewarded. If something about, if you have family affairs or families, all you got to do is say no. Put your foot down. Someone's family tree is going to be cut at that root. Like, it's over. Game's over. But by doing that, you clear the bloodlines. Pisces, if you're waiting on communication, you're not going to get it. Why? Because someone's mask fell off. So now they don't want to communicate with you. You're not going to get that email or letter in the mail. Maybe your mask fell off. A lot of you Pisces people might be going through some sort of transformation. You're almost at the butterfly, but you're still in the cocoon. Something about karma, what goes around comes around. You don't have all the pieces yet. There's a missing piece that you're still missing. Someone decided they wanted to go the hard way. You'll be climbing a mountain. Somebody's ancestors are blocking somebody. Because that family wanted something about the trophy and the reward. If you are a fire sign, you are going to be rewarded for something. It is ancestral, maybe bloodline, family bloodlines. Could be royalish. Maybe you're blocking yourself from something. But once you figure it out, it's definitely ancestral. You will be rewarded. Maybe you need to put a wall or block someone out of your life, or protect yourself from something. Maybe you need to say no, and that clears it, and then you get rewarded. I don't know. Someone might be wanting to travel to Arizona or Texas. Tauruses, you're being asked not to travel long distance at this time. Be careful, watch the road. If you are a Taurus, maybe it's time for you to take that wall down. Something about it's time. Maybe it's time to take that wall down. Oh. Somebody sees very clearly that they need to pack their bags and move. Somebody's going to be singing the truth really soon, and it's going to make actually their souls happy. I'm thinking like ancestors are going to be happy. And once they do this, 10, completion of a cycle. Nice. Anything else? Be careful of a phone call from an arrogant person. It's almost like they want to take your wish. They want to take your wish away. Be careful of people sabotaging people this week. The envy and jealous, the spirit of envy and jealousy is going to be high. 'Tis the season, right? All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. That's going to end this reading because I picked up the Katie Moonstone Oracle Story deck. You could get it on, I think I'll put it down in the description box. But your light within, an inner knowing. We are multi-dimensional beings connecting to the universal life force energy. developing our spiritual bodies into their highest expression and purpose, becoming a part of the guardianship of the divine plan for all. You may have drawn this card because you have learned some important life lessons, which are the tests to our personal self-mastery, where one awakens, clears, sheds, gains, heals, pays attention, and then focuses on directing one's consciousness to live a life in alignment to one's soul purpose and journey. You are being congratulated, and as a reward, you are now or about to ascend and have a spiritual upgrade that will expand your sacred light that was within you. Ooh, congratulations. We're leveling up. The divine wants you to shine your light within so that others can see. Like a beacon in the darkness, our light has the power to guide others through the intricacies of existence. Maybe it is time to share your story. Maybe it's time to write a book or a song or start any new project that has been calling to you. Trust and follow your inner knowing. As you connect to everything from the sun to the world, remember your strength and your resilience, for you are a manifestation of life, a vessel of stardust. Your courage to shine, uplift, persevere, and remain true to yourself is a priceless gift to those around you. Take heart, for the power within you is an unstoppable force. Whether you call it light, potential, or something that is uniquely yours, it is time. It's time to shine, baby boos. Time to shine. That's all I have for you guys. You guys be careful this week. Keep your energy field protected, because I have a feeling we're in for a bumpy ride this week. Please like, share, and subscribe, and until we meet again, namaste.